Yo. Uh-oh. Can you hear me twice right now? Ah. Yo, what's going on? Can you hear me now? I think so. I don't... Okay, that might have been only in the starting screen. Going on? How's it going, Mel? Christian, good to see you. Crunchy, what's up with you? Quentin, how you doing? Buggy, hello. Vendel, good to see you. Yeah, I think I just had the double there on the starting soon screen. I realized I didn't get rid of that audio source. Whoops. No biggie. I'll fix it later. Hey, Charmine, how's it going? Which build are we doing? I'm switching it up. We were doing a moon base kind of hide and seek. I think I'm going to switch it up to like a spaceship or a space station instead. I don't really feel like modeling a moon surface, I realize. That was really boring, and I don't want to do it anymore. All right, Mateos, good to see you. Am I okay? I'm great, yeah. Having a good day. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. So yeah, let's hop into the game. We're going to just start a brand new one. Let me just turn the music down. All right. So yeah, we're gonna start a brand new map. I don't feel like making a moon surface. Challenge mode. This is gonna be a lot more fun. I'm not gonna delete this, but I'm not gonna touch it for a bit, probably. We're just gonna say, I'm gonna call it a spaceship. You know, I'm not gonna do space station. I'd rather call it a spaceship. I think, right? Spaceship, hide and seek. That sounds good. Yeah, yeah. What's up with Scrap Mechanic all of a sudden tweeting a whole bunch of crazy stuff? We can change that when we put it on the workshop, I'm guessing, right? Yeah. Yeah, it looks interesting. I mean, I'm very excited for the update, to be honest with you. I think we're all starved for some Scrap Mechanic content, you know? When playing with Khan and Scrapman? What do you mean? All right. So yeah, we're gonna switch this up. I don't feel like building a moon surface, like I said, so let's see. This is gonna be a lot more fun. I'm looking forward to using a lot of different building blocks, like just to create like busy visuals of sci-fi paneling and stuff like that. Arsenal Labs idea? What's that? Hey, Turt, how's it going? I'm doing good. Survived the hurricane. Hey, Vinder. So, we're gonna do a spaceship. I like the idea of, maybe there also being damage to the ship as well. That's a possibility anyway. So let's see here. Spaceship. I know, I mean, obviously spaceship block is good, but it depends on what kind of a spaceship. I think we're going for like a more modern, good-looking spaceship, right? Google Terraria Calamity Arsenal Labs. It's like a custom game system. It's like a custom game or something, is it? In Terraria? You doing all right? You got soaked in a small storm in England. Doesn't it always rain in England? Or in the UK in general? I mean, I can relate. Living in Nova Scotia. You're lucky when it's not raining. Okay. I guess obviously the first thing we're going to want to do is build from the podium up, right? Let's just get some height off of that. Not always, but mostly. We're playing RuneScape. You know, I think I've only ever actually played RuneScape like twice when I was a kid. Much when I not recently. Right after the moon base hide and seek map, Eric, I decided I don't feel like making a moon surface. I was getting pretty bored with it. So I decided, you know what? I wanted to just make the moon base and not the moon itself. So why not just make a spaceship? But the beauty of the spaceship is we don't have to care about the outside of the spaceship or what it looks like. I mean, maybe certain instances with a window, maybe, but generally speaking. When it isn't raining, people blame it on global warming. We want the rain. Where can you play Scrap Mechanic? On your home PC, I suppose. Hey, Rustry, good to see you. The moon surface was looking good. I mean, it wasn't looking bad. I will agree, it's not looking bad, but it's just not fun. It's not very exciting for me. So, if we imagine this, what we're going to start building right now is the. Okay, you know what? We're going to be very smart about this, actually. We're going to be smart about this. Hey, Puidos, good to see you. Smart, you like it. You finished your secret elevator. Hey, Gareth, good to see you. Welcome back. Oh, yeah, about the movie night. I don't know if we're going to do it or not. I don't even know if it's worth discussing in the end, Gareth, because ultimately, I don't know about the legality of it all is very gray. And, I mean, I think that just goes without saying. Okay, so one thing we're going to be smart about with this is we are going to make very thick walls. We're going to have very thick walls that we can utilize to add hiding spots, escape routes, tunnels, who knows what. You made a moon surface in Minecraft? When it's raining, people complain about it? That sounds about right. Just put on a play for you. You know, it's funny that you say that because for a long time, for a few years now, I've wanted to make a what's the term for when you take like a video game and turn it into like a content, like a not a movie or a show or something, like machinima, I guess. Is that what it is? You don't know the meaning of the word? And hey, Poe, how's it going? Yeah, we're gonna do a new hide and seek map. No more moon surface. The moon is gone. Okay, so I feel like we should start with I think we're gonna want various metals. Hey, Mr. N, good to see ya. Do I have a sci-fi movie or anything in mind for inspiration? No, not really. I'm just gonna try and make it look sci-fi and like high-tech, futuristic, you know? Turnos, good to see you. I'm doing good, thank you. seem to make games on a movie, but not the other way around. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of examples of video games from movies. It's gonna be a spaceship, Rustry. It's gonna be a spaceship. I want to be able to, because a space station is very ambiguous, but I kind of want the spaceship to have a cockpit and stuff like that, you know? Not the right term or not? No, I know. Yeah, I'm not sure what the right term is, but I've always wanted to make a show within Scrap Mechanic, and it would have been a sci-fi spaceship themed show. A lot of work, though. All right, so planning this out now. This is going to be a lot more straightforward because we're basically going to be making modules and compartments and connecting them together. And like I said, we don't have to worry about the exterior of the spaceship, which is honestly where you spend a lot of your time when you're making something like this. Trying theming it to the Scrap Mechanic colors. That's not a bad idea, but they're very harsh colors. The reds and yellows and stuff. I want it to look a little more... I'm going to say realistic, but... it's Scrap Mechanics. Hey, Monish. Do I have merch? Yeah. Exclamation point merch. I think that still works. Start with the control room or storage. Well, I was thinking a storage area. I think that's... I agree with that. That was where I was going to think first, was starting with the cargo area at the bottom of the ship and then kind of building vertically, you know? Hey, Butch, good to see ya. What's the main color going to be? Well, just sci-fi grays and stuff, you know. So I agree. I like the idea of making the cargo hold first. Now, the thing about this is I want to have a space. You know what? I think we're just going to end up putting a lot of the components, like all the logic, just stick it on the bottom of the build maybe, and not worry about having like a basement like we've done before. Scrapman would be down if you brought the idea to him. I would definitely need like help with it like that for different shots, cameras, angles, voice actors, stand-ins of the characters. I had a lot of good ideas too, actually, for some of the visual effects. What version of Windows? I think I'm using 10. Yeah, Bear, we're starting over with a new one. I don't feel like doing the moon-based one. I changed my mind. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with some grays and stuff like that. I like, this is a really nice texture in the lighting here. It has like a really nice matte finish to it. I think we're gonna go with like a light gray. Duo stream with Scrapman? Yeah, I mean, I'd have to, he's a busy guy, you know, he's got lots of stuff on his plate, so I don't even know what we would do. All right, let me just, let's just start. Let's just put stuff down. We're going to start with like the cargo area. Now, this is where it's going to be important to decide certain things. For example, like wall thicknesses and stuff like that. Floor thicknesses. I'm trying to think here. I'm wondering if we should go... everything should be pretty thick, I think, right? Have some members in it too? Potentially. The duo with con building foosball would be fun. Yeah, we'll get that going at some point. I think we'll get that going at some point. Alien invasion or something? Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Trying to incorporate some storytelling in the damage of the ship. It could just be as simple as maybe you're flying through an asteroid field or something, maybe. Hey, Thomas, good to see you. Hull breach. Oxygen levels dropping. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking though, because I really like, there's a lot of great, we've played some different hide and seek maps with various sci-fi elements. And one of the things I really do like in some of them is like, and this is why we're making it as thick as we are as well, is you can create a lot of these cool tunnel systems and stuff. And you need to make it quite thick, actually, like I'm seeing now. We're gonna have to go even thicker than that. What's the time? You can just type exclamation point time. Stranded in space, you have to repair the ship. And that's kind of like, you're thinking like that's how you end the challenge, is by going around maybe, and I mean, it's simply just hitting the those big switches, but that you're in a way repairing the damage. A player can fit under here, right? Kind of annoying. I wish you could switch from the robot to the player in edit mode. That'd be kind of nice. What is it? Just player? There it is. Yeah, that could be pretty cool. Among Us style. Oh yeah, there's gonna be vents and stuff for sure. Okay, look at that. Yeah, this is perfect. So there's all sorts of cool stuff we're gonna be able to do. So we're gonna start, like we said, with the cargo hold. That's what this space is gonna be. I think it's gonna have to be bigger than this. This one won't be as... I think this one might not take as long as the western town, because we don't have to actually make like an environment. It's all self-contained in a way. Glad you made the right choice. Love if we had the face cam in the videos. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting back into Multiplayer Monday and adding the face cam to it. You know, so that way people can see my beard even when I'm not live. Ooh, big switches will reroute the wiring. Oh yeah, that could be kind of like there could be different power terminals on the spaceship that have the big switches, and you're turning them on and stuff like that. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Okay, for now, I am not going to... Like, this was just a little quick test here. I'm really liking the visual of this, but... we're going to... Whoops. We're going to do this one room at a time, pretty much. Not necessarily, like, all the hiding spots or anything, but I think we're going to really focus on one compartment of the ship at a time. And then that way, we don't ever get ahead of ourselves. So it's like, oh, I don't have room for it here because the wall isn't thick enough. Well, we're not going to let that happen. Beard privilege is live only. Love seeing Moonbo's beard. Gonna have to switch sooner or later. You got into this game from all the hide and seek vids. The first thing you did was start building a hide and seek map. Luna, glad to hear that. I'm really enjoying the hide and seek, like, you know, we've been playing Scrap Mechanic for how many years? And then all of a sudden, within like the last, what, 6 months to a year or less than that, this like hide and seek thing came up. And it's like, how have we not been doing? How has it been so long since this challenge idea came to be? Maybe people have been doing it for a long time and we're just really slow. Hey, Fighter Baba, good to see you. Do I use a beard mic? Well, like I have like a microphone clipped into my beard. This is gonna be good too, because we are gonna be saving. We'll be building things, and we'll also be saving them on the lift for copy pasting reasons. Oh, it was switching. The Linux tux on the screen. Hiding and seeking, but you're making the spots to hide. Change over time. I mean, that would be an interesting thing, Sintier, but I guess it depends on what you mean by that. Oh, explode. Yeah, we could do shake the whole ship. Maybe not the whole ship, but some damage and explosions happening on the outside of the ship. We could do that with explosive spawners, actually, right? You don't even, like, we don't have to actually do any damage or anything, but even just for the audio effects, kind of make it sound like we're in the midst of a ship battle. Ooh, that sounds cool. A Moonbo mic. I am one microphone. I am just one large microphone. Is this thing on? You love explosions? Perfect. Escape pod to finish the level. Well, we were talking about repairing the ship. That's kind of the opposite, but maybe. What do I think about the Unity changes? Yeah, I think I'll be switching from Unity probably. I don't know. I don't trust them. Don't trust them. Hey, Colin with the 4 months. Welcome back for the 4 months, Colin. Appreciate that. Hey, Mambo, good to see you. Love you. Which game is it? Oh, I was working on a game in Unity called Run the Dish. But Unity made some big changes where they're going to charge. You know, I'm not even going to get into it, but they've made a bunch of. They keep changing what they said they were going to do, but basically they're going to charge. If you make a game in Unity and then you release that game, anytime someone installs your game, they charge you because it's a Unity game. Anytime it installs. But then they've since backtracked, changed the terms, changed the numbers. It's just a bunch of BS. You're happy you started on Unreal? Yeah, I'm going to have to switch it up. Repair the ship and then it explodes and you get to the escape pod. Okay, okay, focus up here, people. Let me have a look at this. Ooh, what, does that paint very well? It does. It paints very nicely. They gotta make money somehow. But they're already charging people for pro licenses and stuff like that. Like, that's the thing. There have been people who have been paying them money for years. Probably thousands of dollars. They've been paying them. And then out of nowhere, they switch the business model up. So imagine you're paying for Unity and you're designing a game around a specific business model that Unity has. And then they change the game completely. They change it. Unreal it is then. I'm going to be learning Unreal. Dead by Daylight. That could be a good inspiration for certain maps for sure. Let's build this on a lift, shall we? This could be where maybe certain mixed medium metals could come in handy here. Maybe, anyway. Maybe. This is a large shelving. But you know what? It's a spaceship. Gotta love a good rant. But also retroactive. Well, I'm not too sure if they were going to be doing the retroactive. I guess, yeah, on games that were previously released on Steam as well, right? Is that what it was? The driveway is intact. They have to guess. Well, now they're talking about having it so that the developers are self-reporting their revenue or their installs or something like that. Anyway. You know what? I realized I should probably check to see if maybe these crates, like we can assume, you know what? Ooh, this is like a space mining. Yeah, look at that. That fits in. Okay, we'll make an adjustment here to fit that properly, but it's like a space mining ship, and we have asteroid debris that we've been mining. There you go. It's a shame Unreal uses C+. Yeah, but I think the true thing about Unreal is taking advantage of the visual coding system that they use, right? Or for the average user, I would imagine. Making it easier for the devs? Didn't I say I was going to make a cooking stream? Yeah, unfortunately, there was a lot of stuff going on. And was very busy for a couple weekends. Stuff was happening. So I didn't have time. And then this weekend, we had a hurricane. Do I have a PlayStation? What, a PlayStation 1? This is not a square, eh? Kinda wanted to be a square. Like me. Let's see. Is that what makes it a square? I might just have to concede the shape a bit. You know what? That works. Look up the series Red Dwarf for ideas on industrial ship. I mean, we'll use our imagination. We'll get there. Right now, I need to do a little bit of color testing, though, because we don't... Like, I want to use gray and stuff, obviously, but I don't want to... we don't want too much gray. Not doing the moon map anymore. Now, John, I'm kind of putting it off to the side for now. I really just kind of was getting a little bored of the whole moon landscape and stuff, so... You know what? I don't think... Can you build on the outsides of these two? You can. I don't know if this I thought maybe this rusted metal block might look kind of good in contrast with some of the nicer metal. But I realize we're not going to use... Oh. Why can't I... Why doesn't that work anymore? Why can't I change my, Why can't I change my bar? Alright, see you later, Mateos. Crates are square. Yeah, the posts are... I can't change my, I can't change my toolbar. That's a massive problem. See you later, Cephindrius. Make it so it make the ship modular. I thought about doing that, Rado, but I decided against it because I want each room to just really have a unique purpose. You know, like the storage cargo bay is very specific to that. Where am I going here? You know, every room is going to be very specifically tailored to make, like, maybe doors. Like, maybe I can do modular doors. That would probably be the best bet. Well, we're going to be starting with the storage area, and that's going to give us a good baseline for the bottom of the ship and how we'll kind of build our way up. It's going to look very, like, robust, I think. Man, it's so annoying. I have to redo my entire toolbar now. Does it work, though? It's not working. What's going on? Why can't I change my toolbars right now? Where... Is there no key binding? Wait. Alt. Oh. I was pressing the wrong button. Give the Cyberpunk map another try. You need like 20 people for that map. The map is huge. Hey, it's not. Why have I always thought I can't stop pressing Control 1 now? Why did I always think it was Control 1? What happened? What happened, man? My brain is... I've never played this game before. Space, freighter, or cargo ship? Yeah, doors. That's why Scrap Mechanic is so much better than Minecraft. We've got doors, baby! Hey, Faye Bell, good to see you. Spaceship aesthetic. Yeah, there's a lot of good spaceship blocks. Now, this block, though, this is the one we're going to get rid of. You can just use F1, F2, F3 as well. No, I know, yeah. I'm reaching up to the F keys ever since I was a kid using a computer. Just never, you know, the F keys have always been, like, the no-go zone. Minecraft has doors too. I know, it was a joke. It was a joke. Okay, we need these metal blocks again. That one. Metal 3 just doesn't paint, so we're not going to bother. Ooh, spaceship floor block. Let's put that in the bank. Diamond plated aluminum blocks. Probably not extruded metal, but we're going to do the spaceship. We're going to be using solid net block as well. What do you guys think? Are squares or circles more futuristic? In terms of shapes, what's more futuristic? Is there a right answer? Squares? Circles? The circles are looking more futuristic, aren't they? Squares are more Scrap Mechanic. Hey, David, good to see you. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Trapezoids. Well, that wasn't an option, Liddy. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is Yeah, I figured that was going to happen because it wasn't connected on the other side. You made it one. Geometric hexagons. What are we building? We're switching up the hide and seek map. Originally, we were going to do the whatchamacallit, the moon base, but I don't really feel like making a moon surface. I was not feeling inspired with that, and I want to work on something that, you know, inspires me. Maybe we do want extruded metal. Yeah, you know what? Maybe there is a spot for some of this extruded metal. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's just delete these. Get rid of that. The only thing I don't like about extruded metal, actually, is this top here. The way it kind of creates those lines. But I guess it only happens in the one direction. Circles match the vertical pylons. Yeah, I think we'll use circles. Maybe not necessarily in this... Well, maybe we do, actually. Let's see. I'm willing to try different things. This room is going to be the baseline for how a lot of this map looks, so it's really important that we focus on the visuals here. Hey, Lois, good to see ya. Better product overall? Exactly, right? If I'm not enjoying something, then why would I do it? All right, that looks much nicer. This looks better. This is for the cargo hold. Do I need a second layer? I kind of want the cargo area is going to be like quite large, right? Now, I don't think we're going to have a whoops. I don't think we're going to put a pallet. Do we want circles here? Yeah, I think we're going to do circles. You know what? Yeah, get rid of the squares. We're a circle kind of crew. Hey, Martin. What's the theme? We're going for like a spaceship. Ooh, I don't know, actually. You know what? Maybe it's fine. At least we'll be able to copy paste this. Now, okay, let's see. Oh, that's connected. Something like that, right? Did I just not spin that? So maybe it could be 3 tall. It's gonna be a pretty big ship. Well, it's not gonna be that big. Like, it's gonna have spaces and stuff like that, but generally speaking, it won't be that bad. Why not start by doing a top-down drawing of the design? Because I'm not designing like a full-blown ship or anything. Like, I'm okay with the process of like just doing it one room at a time and then connecting the spaces together, you know? Okay, so if that's roughly the height there, and then this way we can focus on wall, because like being able to do the appropriate like wall thicknesses and stuff is big as well. Yeah, I think it's a good size. A stasis pod room. Oh yeah, we'll do cool stuff like that. That's the idea, right? Is we're going to basically just have a bunch of different rooms that have, you know, special, whatever you want to call it, you know, functionalities. Please make the shelves square so they fit the boxes. Well, they need to fit in between. I can't make it. I mean, this is square, isn't it? Oh, I mean, I guess... Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. We'll make it one longer. Wait, is that what we need? So you... Okay, yeah, we can... I suppose, just do that, right? That's all we need to do. All right, easy fix. And then everybody's happy. Right? Right? Process of elimination. Some locked doors to insinuate that there's more storage rooms. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the overall size of the ship, generally speaking, I guess, right? Because we could, like, I mean, I'm assuming you're suggesting, like, fall stores. Which is not a bad idea. It's just, I don't know if we're going to need that or not. And my blocks are kind of in the wrong spot here, but... Okay, there we go. Square. Loves happiness. Oh yeah, Kartoffel, we're gonna do the hide and seek map in multiplayer Monday at some point. I haven't had a chance to optimize it yet, but I will eventually. So realistically, when we're talking wall thickness here, I mean, we're looking at a minimum of what, 5, right? Because if we want like, this is why this is so important here. If we want to make a vent system, look at that. We have room in the walls now to make a vent. You know what I mean? Because look, you can even technically open up the vent to different rooms and stuff like that as well. So making sure that every space has a wall in between that's like this means we can have vents going in between any room from anywhere in the whole map. I'm never happy. Hey, Decoy? Yeah, 5 wide. Con proofing. Hey, what's going on, Void? Six or 7 so that you don't show through the walls. I mean, I guess 7 would be ideal, right? Ultimately, it doesn't matter. Like, we're better to over-prepare than to under-prepare in any of these situations, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna make any mistakes. Make it 6 wide. Now, I think it's 7. We're gonna do all the way. We're going all the way, baby. Yo, Ajaxian Mega. Welcome to the space station. Welcome back. Thank you for the membership. Really appreciate that. 7 thick probably gets too thick. Well, this is the limit. We're gonna stop at 7, okay? Wait, are these even... Hold on, I'm an idiot. Is that even what we want for the walls, is this color? Or, I mean, this, material? The walls should be different from the floors, shouldn't they? But I wonder, should the floor be more like a door? Oh yeah, these don't really paint. I wish there was a larger... What's the plaster block again? No, not that. Is this the continuation for the moon theme? Well, I'm just not doing the moon base right now. I've decided I wasn't really inspired all that much to do it, so I'd rather do something that I am inspired to do. Make them hollow by default, save on... Oh yeah, I mean, you could do it by default, have them hollow. That's true. I mean, I guess we'll have to see, right? That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I said, we don't have to worry about the exterior visually, which is huge. Like, we don't have to care about what it looks like at all. So it could be the ugliest spaceship on the outside. It's what's on the inside that matters most. And how's it going, Blue, by the way? Good to see you. It sucks that you need to make it that thick. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's the nature of the thing we're trying to do. The maps we're trying to make. All right, see you later, Liddy. You need another game to recreate? Yeah, that's it's tough. There's a lot of good options, really. Okay, we're gonna save this. Can I just say spaceship? We're just gonna say spaceship. Hopefully that's a good naming It should be fine, I think. Spaceship. No, I mean spaceship at HS. Or maybe SSHS. Spaceship hide and seek. Yes. I think that's good. A TARDIS. Pattern plating could work, such as the block in the number 7 splot. Yeah, we need something that looks more robust. I mean, this just looks like the walls and ceilings, so we're gonna change that for sure. I guess, what is this called here? We're just gonna call it a cargo shelf. Yeah, let's just put this down on the ground here. I guess I could have just moved it around up here. Yeah, number 7. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. So red. Ooh, yeah, maybe we might paint it a lighter color. Cargo rack. Yeah, racking is the usual term that one would use, isn't it? This is also a good opportunity for us to do our color testing as well, though, right? It's a big deal to get the colors correct. Whoops, we got to change this. Because I just want to see what it's going to look like when it's all light gray. Obviously, I don't think that's what we want, ultimately. You know what, actually? Let's, we're going to box it in. I think one more. So I want to box it in, though, because I want to... We're going to get lighting. We need to do some lighting tests as well, so... Exactly, Sintier. Hey, Charlie, good to see you. Rainbow Unicorn. What's the idea for the map? We're doing a hide-and-seek spaceship. White walls and gray floor. That's what I was thinking. White walls. That's exactly what I was thinking, but we'll have to see. White, sometimes in this game, is very bright. But this material is pretty good. I think we're going to look at a dark gray for the floor here, right? But let's keep boxing this in. I should probably just make a prefab. You know what? I don't know if it's actually easy or not. I'll just keep building. Shine some white lights on the walls. That's why I want to box this in right now. Just to get some lighting as well. A big thing as well, actually, is I'm kind of realizing, because I was like, oh man, we're gonna have so many of these thick walls, but these walls are gonna be shared in between spaces, right? So if we add another room on this side, we don't have to have an entire other giant thick wall next to this wall that would like connect, right? This would be a vent system that can connect to multiple spaces on either side. Hey, AC Gaming, good to see ya. Half dark gray, half light gray. Oh yeah, Adam, we're definitely gonna do like markings and floor painting styles and stuff like that. So as for the ceiling, hold on here, actually, I got some random heights here. How did this happen? I guess we'll just trim it down. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking, I guess we probably should have thicker ceilings as well. Right? I'll do I guess I'll do another 7 stack, right? Because this is also going to be the floor for the space above it as well, actually. Whoops. I think that's 7. my day is going pretty good, actually. Nothing too crazy going on today, though. We finally got new tires on the car. That's very nice. No more low air tires. That was becoming a pain in the ass. No, John, it's actually just because we're going to be utilizing the wall thicknesses for like space to add hiding spots, secret tunnels, ventilation systems, all sorts of that stuff. That is really hard to plan for, so by just kind of making it a blanket system that we can use whenever we need to is going to be huge. Huge. So we have to dig a giant hole here, though, to get through to the other side. Still not. I'm too tall. Tall robot. You just make the rooms with one thick walls and then leave a gap? Yeah, I could do that, but I'd rather just do it this way. It's fine. What did I think about the Shire map? Yo, Pink! It was amazing! The trees in that map were just so good. So inspiring in my mind. The guns for hints? Well, I mean, Sintir, that's really up to the players, right? That's just how we do the hints. If anyone can do hints however they want, really, right? That's just how we decided to do it. So realistically, the warehouse light generally is a good sci-fi kind of thing, right? That large one. Maybe these work lights in certain spots as well. Like, especially if we have them, like, up high. Maybe. But there was a giant bolt in the tire. Full of trees. Not just any trees, Void. Not just any trees. The best trees. Wall-mounted fluorescent lights. Wall-mounted fluorescent lights. These ones? Yeah, well, these ones are definitely like a very classic. Wow. Why is it so... There's no, that's so weird. Every other light in the game... Oh, maybe not this one. Never mind, not that one. Usually they have like a particle that's like spitting out of it, but these ones don't, I guess. I never noticed that. Yo, Tanda with the 10 bomb! This man's been a menace in the Goblin Games. You talking about me? Hey, Divine Touch. Put vents like Among Us? Well, that's kind of what it's going to be like, AC. That's kind of what it's going to be like. Tanda, when are you back? You must be back soon. Recess them into the ceiling. These ones? It's kind of weird how there's no light effect. Yo, Tanda, thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
Just a friendly reminder, this man's been a menace in the Goblin Caves.
No, I'm not a menace. Moonbow cooking when? We're gonna do pasta soon. Don't worry, Pink. We'll do some pasta soon. Those lights just aren't very sci-fi, in my opinion. But either way, we need to make frames. It's important, I think, that a sci-fi build has good frame systems in place. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build some type of ship framing. The lights look a bit bland. Yeah, I kind of agree. The flat single wide ones that look more closely like an LED. Oh, these ones. Yeah, these ones are probably... if anything, these ones are definitely some of the more sci-fi ones. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, Spud, I saw that, actually. Like Mind Goblin. He's talking about Dark and Darker. I've been enjoying some Dark and Darker. Okay. Lights are not that big of a deal just yet. I mean, they will be. Man, where are the parts that I'm looking for here? I want frames and stuff to be sticking out. I need a better metal for that. Wait, that one doesn't paint. Oh, but that one looks... No. Too repetitive. White corridors would look good, you think? Well, we're gonna do white. We'll be doing white walls and stuff like that for sure, I think. There's got to be better things for, like, what about this? Yeah, see, look, because this you can actually build like that. Whoops. Lawrence, you're new. Do you like and subscribe? Well, I don't know. Are you on YouTube right now? You know what? These don't look all that good anyway. They didn't even fit. It can't be the same block as the wall that's already there. It just can't be. Use the rack beams? The rack beams? Oh, like the ones that are... I know, I don't know about that, because that would just look like too much, maybe. Let's get the racks in here. What are we doing? Let's get those in here, actually. And then we'll design around it. Hey, Minos. Got back from the gym. You got a good pump? See you, Martin. The long orange part with the 3 screws, that's mine as well, actually. I know which, this one here, right? This is probably my favorite as well. It's so good. Okay, we're gonna need lights. Now, that's a fact. I think do we do a light gray ceiling, maybe? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I kind of like the light gray. It is the best part. I 100% agree. If they could, if I had to replace every single part in the game with another one, they would all just be this. That's all it takes. The benchmark press? The bench press? What, the lights covering the edges completely? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you talking about just that right there? I gotta say, these are very bright. That's a very powerful, bright light. That's like default setting right there. So that's 8 on the outside. Once we get lighting down, because I want to add detail. Like, I don't want just these barren walls, you know? We're gonna, like, make it look way more structured. The walls need... Oh, trust me, I know. The walls are gonna need a bunch of detail. We're gonna try and build some type of, Why does that feel not centered? But I guess it is, eh? Oh, perfectly centered. Okay, that's good. That's very good. I think well, do we even need the third one, actually? No, you know what? We don't need it. If we don't need it, we don't need to put, like, we're not going to put it there, because then it's just a waste of, like, lighting. Floor lighting as well? Yeah, there will be different spaces that have windows, for sure. Because I want to, like, similarly to what I wanted to do with the moon base, I wanted to have, like, a box of some sort that had white lights in the distance that look like stars, you know? You gotta go, Ajaxian. You have a wonderful day as well. Thank you. And hello, Banan. Welcome back. You're working on an AI? Well, good luck with that. Okay, this one here, we're gonna just eyeball. I think we're gonna, you know what? I guess we're gonna have like 3 lights, probably. Because, you know what, let me just measure off the wall here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like that. And then a light here. Stick to the bare minimum. Yeah, that's the plan. That's why I think I might be able to get away with just 4 lights in here, actually. Like, if we paint this white. Yeah, look at that. We only need 4 in the, like, that. These are really good lights. These are crazy lights, actually. I know, I mean, I've used them before, but I've just never realized how much they illuminate from a distance, I guess. It's nice that we only have to put a couple of these, because otherwise, like, this is a lot of measuring to make them, like, look proper. Make it 0 gravity and make it underwater. Yeah, but it'd be cool if you could get rid of the water bubbles and the water effects and stuff like that. Look at that. Look how well lit this is. Holy. Those lights also exist in 45 degrees? What? I don't know what you mean by... Oh, this one? Is that what you mean? Ooh, it's not as bright by default, but wow, that got bright very quickly. Okay, let's see here. So normally... I don't know if I don't think I want these right up against the walls. I think... Let me try. Can I... Uh-oh. I just realized something. Okay, no, I think we have room. I might want to weld these off the walls, right? I don't want them right up against the walls. A rocket factory? They have top hats. What? Oh, yeah, you can't shoot in water. That's right. That's a massive problem. Yeah, I'm thinking, Oh, I was like, why aren't you fitting? So that's up against it. Right there. Something like that. That way if I need to disconnect it, it's still free floating, right? What's it going to be this time? We're doing a spaceship. Hey, Tiny Rick, what's going on, Dark? Good to see you. We can spawn some more of these in. You know, I realize I don't know how many we're gonna have room for, so let's just hope for the best, actually. See if this measured out good. Got your desk set up, PC's up and running. Oh, that must be a nice feeling. Good in the corridors. Yeah, it seems like they... Well, I mean, they look like they'll do a great job of lighting stuff up, though. Let's see. Is this going to fit in there? What's this going to look like? How lucky did we get? One block off. Yeah, that's fine, right? When will the other hide and seek map be out? Hopefully I'll get it done this week, finally. Hopefully. Dismantle it back and what? Are you moving again? Building chapter 2. Hey, the devs have done a bunch of tweeting in the last few days. These are breakable, right? That's good to... It's good to know. Good to remember. I want to have something there so if we spawn in... Well, actually, we might as well get the starter thing going as well. Wait, we can actually just get rid of that. Move the third over so you can beam in the middle. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. We can, I don't know. I guess, yeah, the beam might be kind of a little too big for that, but I mean, we could have a separate beam there, maybe. If anything, though, you're right. That extra space should be in the middle anyway. Like, regardless of if we put the beam there or not, right? It just makes sense to have that in the middle anyway. Hey, Teaser, good to see ya. Oh, you bought a custom tabletop. Just pick up everything on your desk at once and then pick it up and then have someone, you know, do the whole, like, magic tablecloth thing with the table, you know? Change my mind on the extra width? For what? Yeah, I don't really feel like... You know what, let me look up a good picture of like the spaceship interior. Not real. Okay, the real ones are crazy because it's just a bunch of dials and knobs and buttons everywhere. When you're on like a real spaceship, is literally just dials and buttons and knobs every corner you can look at. That's not what I'm wanting to see. Okay, so a big thing I'm seeing here. Okay, this is good. This is good stuff. A big thing is no corners. Ships don't have 90-degree corners. That I'm gonna remember that. That's a good one. What's the theme on this map? We're going for a spaceship. Inspiration from the underwater base? Something similar, yeah, maybe. So yeah, there's no... Okay, well, that's not a good thing, but... I don't want to use wedges. That's too many wedges. Ooh, but we have these ramps. I forgot about all the challenge parts. Yes, this is gonna help a lot. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things when it comes to sci-fi. No, you're not allowed to have any 90-degree angles. We're gonna remember that. Do you want to do like a SF industrial cargo spaceship? I don't know. I'm just making a spaceship, making it look cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I was like, that is the weirdest white I've ever seen. Look at that. What a difference already. Floppa, you gotta stop all cap yelling at me. Please. That's why you're making AI. Starting to look cool. Yeah, that makes a big difference actually. So maybe right. Is this kind of the middle here maybe? We need to put some type of wall post there. You're the only one entitled to yell at me. Man, I wish there was a better block for what I'm thinking here. Like, I want to be able to just make like a nice vertical post here, but like none of these are really I don't know about that. The I-beam parts. Yeah, maybe it's as simple as just using I-beams, right? Maybe it is. I think there's a one block version, right? Yeah, you know what? That looks pretty good, actually. I think there's a one. Yeah, there it is. Very useful. I guess we should probably do it the same way on both sides. Did I just paint right through that? What the heck was that? I don't think... I'm trying to want... Like, I don't think we want... Well, maybe we do want white. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, we don't want to have too much of a bland color palette. I think we're going to want dark... Well, maybe not dark gray, but maybe light gray. I think this is one of those situations where glitch welding would come in pretty handy if we wanted to have something covering that up. But I realize... I guess there's probably no small ones there. We can at least just use wedges. It seems like this is an opportunity. Just put some wedges here. Like that. Use white background with black details. It feels like where the shelves are is the front or the back, not the side. It is the front and the back. That is the back of it right there. Because I'm thinking we're going to have... this is going to have a single main entrance. We're going to make a modular door, actually. We're going to have to... Or not a modular door, but like a copy-pastable door. But yeah, we're going to have an entrance here. Some thick walls, baby. Thick walls. Add more lights. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe adding that one final light, like around here somewhere, maybe. But we have to minimize the lighting. Too much lighting, and it's going to start causing more lag. So, and we're only just getting started. So we can add more lights in the future if we really want more, but at this point right now, it seems like it's not going to be a big deal. This one I'm going to put here. Okay, it's in the way. Double sliding door. No, we're not going to do double sliding. And even then, that's not what's going to justify the thick walls. It's the hiding spots and the tunnels and the ventilation systems. This would be too close to that, but I don't want it on that side of this beam, so we're just going to back it out like that. Because I think what we're going to do is have... let me just get rid of this here now that we have a door. Like, this doesn't have to be like a giant, massive warehouse, right? A piston door that opens up? Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Some type of piston. What's going on, Wes? Steampunky pipes? Yeah, we'll be adding pipes and stuff along the ceiling for the visual effect as well. It's going to be like a nice detailed build. That's also one of the reasons why I want to kind of do one room at a time, is to just build up the detail kind of in more of a compartmentalized kind of way. Let's change the music. Alien-themed ship? I mean, not necessarily. Just like a generic spaceship at the end of the day. But I think I'm just gonna do... There's gonna be basically 8 shelves in here, I think. Because I'm gonna do these side ones here. Like that. Oh, I might even be able to... You know what? I might be able to get a third one in there, actually. Let's have a look. I didn't think I was gonna fit, but... maybe I'm wrong. Look at that. It fits perfectly. Nice. Okay, we got shelving all over the place here now. Isn't this room just a proof of concept? Well, it's... I mean, I'm not going to just toss all this in the garbage. I don't know what you mean. Like, I'm still working on this. Like, this is part of the actual hide-and-seek map. Actually, you can change... no. Sometimes the mismatching of materials does not help in a lot of these situations. Like, I wouldn't mind having this be a little more robust down here, but not always intuitive, you know? It's a lot of kit bashing in this game. I mean, that's kind of the essence of the game, isn't it? Door needs to be wider for crates to fit through. If the room is part... Why? Why are you telling me what to do? Like, what? Why are you telling me what to do right now, Rado? Like, what's going on? Not gonna build the whole room just to delete it? Theme for the map? Spaceship. Hey, Lauren. Just got home from work. It's 12 a.m. A little late night shift, eh? One block around it to recess. Well, I was gonna... Man, these blocks... Nothing is matching that right there. No, can't use that. Challenge button frame corner. The hell is this? Oh, it's just like a different version of the other thing. And that looks nice, but too bad it's made of concrete. Small hinges. Yeah, I'm thinking of adding a giant... there should probably be an elevator in here. I'm realizing, right? There should probably be like an elevator. Yeah, I mean, Yuri at some point, I'm sure. I was thinking it would be kind of cool if there was maybe like it's not going to be a functioning one, but like a door. It's only going to look like one, but like a giant cargo lift door, you know? If they don't undo it, he can't find you. Yeah, Fluff, I've done a couple kind of spots like that a little bit, but in the other hide and seek map anyway. Build a small forklift. Yeah, if we do a forklift, it'll be like a sci-fi looking forklift. Like I said, this is going to be like a cargo looking door that would maybe be like on the bottom of the ship, let's say. But it doesn't actually work. You know what I mean? It's just for looks. Hey, Star Warrior. Just getting some building done. Yeah, I think this will help a lot with the kind of the visual aspect of this, right? Still not... Is this centered? I think it's just my camera. Or, oh, it's maybe this the gaps of the bolts. Overhead gantry over the bay door. Oh, like a gantry, is that like some type of crane system or something? We could definitely add like a crane system here that's hanging down as well. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. If that's what you mean, anyway. Caution blocks look good. Yeah, they look really good. We're going to be incorporating caution blocks a decent amount, I think. Another big thing with like a space like this, actually, what are they called? Yeah, these things here. These power stations are just perfect for doing stuff like this, you know? Like, look at that. Because this is also a good chance to add in like wires too. And like I said, this is definitely like a feeler kind of thing, just making sure things are going to look good. And then so that way when we move on to like further parts of the ship, this will all be kind of figured out, so we know the general aesthetic and stuff. It is what you mean? An Amazon warehouse robot? Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'd have little drones. Little, like, robot warehouse drones or something. And not a forklift. Sick and tired of people annoying you? Yeah, Gareth, if people are annoying you... I mean, step away, right? Yeah, I think we need to, I think I need to throw in a couple of these here. We need 3 of them, right? Which means we can do 1, 2, and 3. Look at that. It's just perfect. Right? Instead of doing it that way, we go 1, 2, 3. Right to the ceiling. Aliens? Mech on top of the door? Closet behind the door. Yeah, docking stations. Yeah, because we gotta make it look sci-fi, right? So this looks good like that. We can do a crane thing from above for sure. Escape pod? Yeah, I mean, maybe there might be a part of the ship that is like an escape pod room or something, you know? Blue, what's wrong with you? You choking? Need some assistance? The power loader from Aliens. You don't think spaceship walls should have tiles? I mean, it would be nice if there was bigger paneling. I think that's my biggest gripe with this, with these, all of the, like, spaceship block, all of these spaceship block things, or any of the metallic blocks. They just don't look like maybe this, or worn metal might be a little better in some ways. I know what you mean. Like, I just wish there was bigger panels. Not this one, though. I mean, this one, ooh, you know what? This is what, that's the material I used for, It's like too grimy. It's like too grimy for what I want to do. I used it for the alien escape room, if you guys remember that. But it's too grimy for this, like, environment. You'll probably have a hangar. What do you mean a ship this size? What do you? You're acting like you know the size of the ship. This is not a real ship. You don't know anything about this ship. Hey, BBB. A spot inside the power loader. So I think right here, this is going to be the like a false panel, or a false kind of computer stand, or whatever you might want to call it, where you would like operate the door, the bay doors here. Obviously it's not going to work, but it's going to look like it works. Hey Lars, working on a new spaceship hide and seek map. I was going to say it eventually, don't worry. There's an almost plastic blue block that's 4x6 or something. So a big thing is going to be like switches like this that don't actually do anything. Like we can hook them up to, I guess we can only hook up one, but we'll be able to, like, I mean, it's nice to have no, like, sometimes when you have a switch that says no connections, it's like, oh, it's no connections, which means it's not for a hiding spot. You know what I mean? Because I could, in theory, wire it up like that, and then if someone hits this switch, they're going to assume it does something. You know what I mean? But it doesn't do anything. So in my mind, it's better to let the player know, like, oh yeah, okay, it's just for show, no connections. Plastic has a nice rough surface. Plastic is too shiny, though. Flat white? I don't know, we can try a little bit of plastic, but... I don't know. I don't think it's any better, personally. Opinion on Wobger? I don't know what that is. I wish this white matched that white a little more, but... What rooms do I already have? I just started. I feel like something like this. Okay, it's kind of annoying because I want to do like okay, we're gonna use which metal? Which metal are we going to use? Maybe diamond plated, or it does paint, right? Because I kind of want to make it look like there's like a track system up here as well that it's like using. Like I said, it's not going to function or anything, but we'll be able to maybe incorporate hiding spots with it. So add an armory, a vault. Yeah, we're definitely going to have like all sorts of different themed rooms and stuff like that. Okay, it would probably make sense if this lines up where the actual door is. We'll go right to the paint there, or the caution anyway. And same here. Yeah, Rush Tree, there's definitely... I mean, like, there's a lot of different textures on a lot of different blocks, obviously, but there is kind of like the plain style surface, or just matte block finish, you know? The door should not have 90 degrees? What do you mean? An observation room? I don't think we're necessarily going to need that for the warehouse cargo area, you know? A part of me does want, like, why I like the idea of using wires and stuff like that a bit more. The only thing is it's kind of tough to, I mean, I guess if anything, I could at the very least do something as simple as that, right? Large I-beam. Oh yeah, you know what? That's probably a good idea. The I-beam, the beam is like this beam here probably, right? That would probably be a much better than the diamond block. Maybe, ooh, you know what? Maybe you will be able to lower the crane down, and that you can use that to get up to a different hiding spot. Ooh, I like that. So maybe this switch will maybe lower the crane down, and then you can like jump up onto it and then lift yourself back up again. Hey, Gabry Brother, what's up? Cal Flood, good to see you. A vault would be cool. The door gets stuck and then there's a switch for a hiding spot or something. Maybe. I think I'll go here. Some diagrams of ship internals from Star Citizen. How long has the stream been going? An hour and a half. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now is the gantry crane. You know what am I doing? This should be hanging down at some, like, to some degree, right? Like, if it's like a rail, I think it's safe to say that it would probably not just be, you know, up against the ceiling. Oh, I like it that these go right up against the end like that. Hey, Snow Ninja. See how that looks. I think I want to paint it black. Hey, Till, what am I doing today? We're just working on a new hide-and-seek map. Huh. change. Some of them are changing directions. Almost like it was planned to fit. Almost. Almost. Looks better with 2 instead of 4. I mean, I guess it would make more sense if it was a rail that you wouldn't have too many obstructions along the rail. That makes sense to me. Does this go sideways? It does go sideways, doesn't it? Because I'm thinking what we're going to do is make it look like these are not quite wheels, obviously. Let's see, where is the center here? But we can at least make it kind of look like a wheel carriage here, right? Looks great. You actually helped. I think I might use these smaller pipes here just because this will maybe give it... actually, hold on. Let me measure. That's right. Make it look a little bit more like a wheel of some sort, you know? Like that. Yeah, I'll do this. Now, this is where I probably will have to switch to, I'll switch to some blocks here. Stabilizer mug. Some upper and lower wheels. You think it should have both? I guess so. I mean, why not, right? It's an easy enough thing to add if I just switch this to that instead. Already looking good. Oh, man. Have you ever taken a closer look on the roof cranes in the warehouses? They are built to work with engines, bearings, and stuff. I don't know what you're... What are you talking about? What? Secret room? I will have some type of ending thing. Shouldn't be using diamond plated. As much as it's nicer or to switch up the texture. I don't want to use a similar texture to the one on the ceiling already. That's kind of my fear. Maybe this is where I'll use plastic actually. Talking about survival. Oh. Oh, I see. The survival cranes. I mean, I've seen that they have buttons and stuff, don't they? That they're supposed to work or something, I guess, but... I think we can just connect this together now. You know what? No, I don't think we're going to use the plastic block there. I think I'll just sooner use this. As much as I don't really want to have a matching texture up here like this, I think since it's going to be painted anyway, not a big deal. If we can find a sci-fi one. Maybe use metal 1. Yeah, metal 1. It just doesn't paint very good, does it? I don't remember, but I didn't think metal 1 painted very good. Yeah, I don't know. Forklift certified. Okay, I'm seeing we need like a space in here. Yeah, most of the metals in general are not the greatest for that stuff. Okay, this is actually where we're gonna want some of the beams here, I think. This is maybe the right time. What's going on, the guy? Rusty metal. Yeah, well, I started using some of the rusty metal in certain parts, but I was just like, you know what? I really don't like I don't want the ship to look like it's in disrepair, you know what I mean? I want this to look like a good sci-fi ship. Ah, no one's gonna see these pipes up here. Path block for some fake light? For where? Spaceship. We're going for spaceship. Whoops. The support structure is too bright. Like what? This metal? Yeah, I think we're just gonna use metal, or back to the original block. This is supposed to be a single point. That's fine. I think we'll just leave it like this. I mean, the question is, do we have... I don't even know if I can really use a... You know what? Yeah, let's get a piston up in there, right? I think we do. So far, so good. Metal storage handle. Yeah, that's definitely a good sci-fi part for sure. We'll just put it like that. That's fine. And then that. Yeah, that's what I don't want. I just don't want you to be able to see that the piston that clearly like that. So if I do something like this, then at least this way, it's not just like visually right in front of you. Okay, can I? Oh, right here. I think that's good. And we'll find every non-painted block. Well, we won't leave any painted blocks unpainted. There we go. So now we know that that's there. Make the spot where the hook goes down and lifts the grate under it. I don't know if is it oh, actually I'm like trying to play like as if I'm a player right now. I'm a robot. Must become player. Save and test. So maybe it's like actually the switch needs to be I can see that switch from up there. I realize though, what's that even gonna do for us? A vacuum chute that launches Khan into space? That could be kind of funny. See, now what? There's something there. I think there's something there. Maybe there's a seat you get to or something. I mean, I'm not gonna worry too much about that kind of stuff anyway. This is all just a kind of work in progress, right? Just testing stuff out. I think I would like to rotate this though. Sideways. Hidden? He'll get there voluntarily. Looking good. Yeah, it's getting there. A work in progress. Still not sure if this is going to be a hiding spot. Maybe it's just a thing you can, you know, lower and raise. And, like, maybe you think... Maybe it's going to trick people into thinking it's a hiding spot, or could be one. Whoops. But... just a bit of a red herring, maybe, right? Suggest the hook is mounted. Rotating the thing the hook is mounted to. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? I guess it would probably be the opposite direction of that little bracket there, right? Nice, that looks pretty cool. The like button feels ignored. Whoops. For some reason, I am missing the front row of, huh. Would you look at that? I don't know how that happened, but we're missing the front, the perforated blocks in every single one of these. I guess it's when I resized it to the square, I'm guessing, right? I think the second floor is, or the second level is good. Hook swivel so it doesn't matter. You don't think the piston being invisible is that big of an issue if the switch is exposed? Well, that's why I'm not even sure if this is going to actually be a hiding spot or not. It might not even end up being a hiding spot. Right? It might just end up being just something that you can do. And that's it. I'm not sure. There are pallets, right? Wait, but the pallet is like... Oh, wait. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. What's up with these pallets? Why are they all bent and messed up? Why are they so rectangular? I like having some of these, it looks nice to have the empty one, though. A reverse red herring. That could be interesting. Meme hiding spot. Yeah, that's a good idea. Making the crane go down, but it opens a hiding spot behind you or something. That's a good one. Futuristic pallets. Oh, yeah. Oh, these are curved inward on purpose, aren't they? They look all beat up, but I guess that's a design feature, is it? Yeah, that's the bottom there. Yeah, this could open up. You know what? It's fun to do this because we're already at a point where we can add some hiding spots. How cool is that? I like it. Okay, so that's perfect right there. We'll do double bearings to be safe, right? So this is the spot that's going to be right behind the, right behind that switch we were doing there for the crane. We don't have to save that. We'll just build another one. Look, and it can even go to this controller. Yeah. Yes, you're a warehouse worker. Lower the crane and then 5 seconds it opens the another spot. I mean, you could do that. You could add a delay, but I don't think there's much value in adding a delay anyway, right? The only thing is that normally we would use buttons and stuff like that for these hiding spots. Yeah. Something like that. Makes it easier to lift. Add some regular shelves. Oh, like in this storage area here. Yeah, we could definitely add. I could definitely add like a shelving unit on either side here. Plus, I'm gonna have to come up with stuff, all sorts of various things to put on the shelving here too. So I realize I think the ceiling and okay, yeah, the ceiling and the floors of these maps are gonna have to be at least one more thick, right? I'm seeing now that it's gonna be a bit of an issue if I don't plan for this now, because that's just not enough space there. Make sure you have a button to get out. Oh, I know. We'll just leave it connected to the base there. That's fine. Would I be willing to give modded challenge mode a try since now it's just normal creative mod? I mean, maybe. Not like high on my priority list or anything. Yeah, that's much better. Put the spot on a piston so that way it sounds the same as the crane moving, but you won't hear anything. I don't know what you mean. Like, there's no sound. Like, what are we... You know? the climb out ledge. I don't think you're gonna need a climb out ledge for here, but it's better to be safe than sorry, right? Add a little climb out ledge there. Pistons and controllers should have sound though. I mean, I'm not hearing anything. Right? Play Phasmophobia. I mean, that game was fun for like a couple weeks, but honestly, like after a couple weeks, it was just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, you can jump pretty high. So I think what I'm going to do is make a compartment on the bottom. You know what? Maybe not, actually. Maybe the best thing to do is to just... Because we have so much thickness here, we can just really bury stuff easily. Went through a big update that changed almost everything. Shade on your Phasmophobia. I mean, like, I'm just from my own experience. I played for like 2 weeks. And it was fun for a couple weeks, but after a couple weeks, it was just like... It was like just repetitive motions, you know? And it wasn't... And like... The ghosts aren't scary. The death animation, like no matter what ghost it is, the ghost could be like a little tiny child. It's like, oh my god, there's a little tiny child. But when you die, there's like these giant manly like zombie hands that cover your face. Not very scary. Now you don't have any audio in the game? Yeah, I don't know. Can you set it so that the pallet spot needs both switches active? I mean, you could. I'm realizing though that I don't think we're just gonna have the single switch on there anyway, because I don't want to have both of them. Now, like I said, normally we would be using buttons and stuff like that for these kinds of spaces, but for the aesthetic of the buttons and the switches in space, like in a space theme, I think the switches just help a lot better. Did I learn every hidden ability of every ghost? Just die already? Never heard of that. It's not just you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't... Maybe have bearings not made noise for a while? I know what you're saying. The bearings used to go bzzz, but I don't think they do that anymore. Yo, Matthew, yeah, no, the moon map, I just decided to say screw that. I didn't feel like making a moon surface. It was not very inspiring for me. It's a weird game. You treat it like a puzzle game, not really scary anymore. Yeah, but see, I'm not a big puzzle game guy, right? I've never really been much on puzzles. Wait, this is way too obvious, right? Because if I, like... You know what? No, I want the buttons. It's gotta be the buttons. I don't like switches. We can't have... Well, wait. Actually. Well, this is... Because you could, in theory, hit that switch like that, right? Portal 2 got you addicted. Have you actually enjoyed playing Space Engineers? Space Engineers has been interesting. It goes through moments of fun and moments of frustration, that's for sure. Over the weekend, I did hop into creative mode a little bit just to see what it was like. It was interesting. Definitely try Portal. Have a panel of both button and switches. It's just I really like Yeah, you know what? I think this is okay, actually, because let me just turn all these off. Cover that back up again. I think that's fine the way it is. Emergency fire alarm. So it works that way. Being able to hit the switch from the spot. That's not a bad little. This is not a bad little view back here, isn't it? Look at that. Am I still? Okay, you have to crouch. I see. If you don't, if the moment you crouch, you can't uncrouch. It's a lot more crude and a lot less than a game. I mean, it's interesting, Falcon, but I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's a challenge, you know. I'm looking forward to going to space for the first time. See you later, Liddy. What's the theme of the map? We're doing a spaceship. May get some more inspiration. That's true. Building my own spaceships in Space Engineers. Okay, so this switch does work for that spot. Right? Whoops. Oh, stop test. Hello. It's nice to have a palette full of sci-fi junk, right? Gotta have some junk. Maybe put that in the middle. You need help with hydro engines? Yeah, don't ask me. If you don't like puzzles, you must have suffered through all those multiplayer Monday escape rooms. Would I run it either? The guy, I'm not looking to like completely bash my scrap mechanic game into the most modded oblivion. Like I'm not interested in file change. Like I'm so done with file mods and stuff like that and changing files in any way. I'm done with that. Fancy manner. Topebot head makes a good sci-fi junk. You know what? You're not wrong about that, aren't you? These definitely give you that, like, sci-fi kind of vibe. I don't know if I'm going to have it here. Oh, component kits. That's the most junky of them all. Some people don't like running sketchy things. Well, I certainly don't like running sketchy things either. Nah, that's too... The component kits would not be on a pallet. They would not be on a pallet. Safe to say. Man, these pallets are so narrow. How can anyone fit anything on these pallets? Was it me or Scrapman that had an unrailed train track for Multiplayer Monday? That was me. Topebot heads as intercoms? Does that work? It kind of does. I wonder if, oh, no, wait, it's on the middle. That looks cool, doesn't it? It does look like an intercom. I wonder if we would put those more, like maybe at doorways and such. Maybe not this one, but... Seems like a standard pallet to you. What are you talking about, standard pallet? This pallet is so much longer and narrower than a real pallet. Trust me, I'm an expert. Oh, can't build on top of those. Oh, you know what? Even like some of the scrap metal here, you probably just like put like put a couple blocks like that down as well, right? Especially when you get one of these textures here, that's perfect. It's not a deal breaker. No, I'm not necessarily looking for a massive overhaul on this stuff, you know. Nice little palette with some junk on it here, right? Trust me, you saw one weekly for over 5 years. I mean, I, you know, was a forklift operator for many years as well. I can assure you, pallets are more square than this. No, Scott, I'm just not doing the moon base anymore. This is going to be a different type of door than... This is not going to be the normal door design. This one's going to be... This one's gonna be 2 horizontal sliding doors, I think. Yeah, so it's gonna be here. Oh, that's why. European pallets are different. Is that what it is? That's why. Of course, because the devs are in Sweden, right? So it would make sense that you guys is with your European pallets. The devs are just working from experience. Has some great potential. Agreed. I'm looking forward to the finished product, that's for sure. I could put a button close to them as well. Give the doors an interlocking pattern. Oh, maybe. It's gonna be a spaceship more than anything, Yuri. Not sure if I want to use this material, but we'll do it. Square and half square pallets. Euro pallet for the win. I guess I never really considered that there was... I thought pallets were a little more universal globally than that, you know? It could follow a track into the next room. I mean, that depends on what the next room would be, though, right? Because I'm not sure what the next room would even be. It's not a bad idea, though. It's just, I'm not sure. Plastic doors? Ah, but the plastic. There's something about the plastic, man. I just don't like the chipped texture. You know, the little texture of chippedness. No, sensor. I can put them underneath, right? It's gonna be to open the door automatically. Hey, Mr. Yanni. Yeah, the moon base, I'm putting that on a hiatus. I was not enjoying it, so I decided no. I'm sure we'll do the western map at some point. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to optimize it yet. So hopefully I'll be doing that soon. Okay, that's where we need to be. And that far down. A lot of work goes into this kind of stuff sometimes, eh? Thicker door. Caution blocks with a diamond plate. Hey, Liziak. Yeah, the moon base was not really, it was so much work, like making the soil, like the earth, or not the earth, sorry, but like the ground for the whole thing. Like, I don't want to keep doing that, you know? Okay, whoops. Well, not whoops, but I guess here I need so basically these are all gonna go here. Right now the door is set to default closed, right? So that means that the doors like that, right? And then when you stand on it, whoops, any. Hey, Diane. Yeah, it's a space. We're going for a spaceship this time around, which is like, it's like the space, it's like the moon base, except only the base, which is the cool part. Just like that, right? So now we can just cover this back up and cover that like so. So we're gonna have to put like some type of hallway or a tunnel of some sort through here, which we're gonna want to standardize. Wedges that merge in the middle would be cool. I'm down for having some type of something that like makes it a little more interesting on the door, that's for sure. That works really nicely. It can also be called Regolith. You only need 2 sensors on each side. Yeah, but I just wanted to make sure that you could, like, I mean, I guess you're allowed a single, you know what, yeah, I should minimize lag as much as I can here, right? So that's probably for the best if we average out with just 2 instead. Like this, maybe? Can I stand? Okay, yeah, okay, okay, yeah, so I guess the player is 3 wide, right? So that makes sense. You can't You can't avoid even the 2 gap there in between those sensors, so that works. Topbot head with some sound effects. What, every time a door opens? I'm not against that necessarily, but it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want the seeker or the hiders to go hiding and have it so that they're making noise because they're just going into any of the normal rooms, you know? So we're gonna put, there we go. We're gonna put the diamond block all the way up to the doorway like that. I wonder if it should just be diamond block, like, everywhere. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should the whole ship just be diamond block? For the floor? The piston makes a sound. They barely do in challenge mode, it seems like. The sigh noise. I love that movie. Only add what's exactly needed. Yep. Yeah, I got that right. So I'm wondering here. I don't think I want... I was thinking maybe putting windows on the door, maybe, but I don't think I want windows on any of the doors. Okay, so this has to be filled in here. Looks good. The floor beneath the door should be a different block. That's what I was thinking as well. Like just this little strip right here, eh? Yeah, maybe... Well, no, this is going to give us all the lines, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Maybe that works. And then I guess the same for the ceiling, right? It just makes it feel like it's sliding on a track a little bit more, you know? Add barrier blocks on the blocks that the doors close on. Oh, like down here instead? Like use more caution block? I like the metal. I think I kind of like this metal track style like that. Sci-fi those doorways. Oh, well, another thing we just remember, we can't no right angles, right? That's one of the rules. We're not allowed to have any right angles, so we got to get rid of them. There we go. Get them out of here. We don't want that kind of crap in here. Oh, look at this. Look at that. We did end up going with a light gray for the ceiling. So, I mean, technically... I guess technically we could paint that. Corrugated metal is better. Corrugated metal? Corrugated metal. What metal are you talking about? We have corrugated metal? Door sounds, you could only enable Topbot heads after the timer ends in the secret. Yeah, that's true, actually. That is true. Why the rule with the angles? Because, have you ever seen a sci-fi spaceship? No right angles. Might just keep it painted white here in the doorway, maybe. Just to keep it simple. We need left angles. The one I used? Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah, that's the extruded metal. It's a good one. You wanted to write that Moombo got no bitches, but I will not. Valera. You doing all right, man? Everything okay? Hope everything's okay with you. the doors even maybe 1 or 2 wedges in the middle? What do you mean? He's got at least 1. No! We're already getting doors stuck. That's not good. I think the ultimate solution for that is just making it like lightning fast, right? I'm pretty sure, maybe not ultimate fast, but like I'm pretty sure it helps, right? Hey, Gabriel. Yeah, if anything, I think that's what we'll have to do, right? Is just speed these up a little bit. That's fine anyway. I think that's probably what we want, so... Yeah, it's definitely the wedges. I'm pretty sure the piston speed, the faster a piston is, the stronger it becomes as well, right? So maybe this here is a bit of a good, maybe it's a good grounds for the hallway size, right? Maybe the hallways will be about this big. $12 wide. A White Wolf. That was this whole thing there, right? Because maintenance is needed. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about various, like the chance of maybe adding some disrepair to the whole thing, maybe. All right, I've had about enough of you. You might scrap mechanics soon. What about putting a switch in the doorway where you only see when it opens? B-Dest. Are you evil? Are you an evil genius? Are you an evil genius? That's crazy. That's a good one. Hey, Tristan. You guess you can be? That's a good one. That's such a good one. Dude, no one is ever gonna find that. Oh my god. Look, we'll even paint it all white. Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. Yo, Kitty Force, holy damn, the alert went off before it showed up in chat. Did they fix that problem? Yo, Kitty Forest, welcome back to the space station. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. I'm doing good, Tristan. Man, that is a switch and a half. Oh my god, that's so cool. I am excited for that one. Finally clearing their caches. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just a fluke, probably. 11 up. Most creative game you've played? Oh, I agree. I mean, that's the same for me. Like, if I never started playing Scrap Mechanic, like, I would not be here on YouTube. Like, literally. What am I doing? Why am I doing it that way? That is the newbie way to do it. This is the better way to do it. Right off the actual thing, right? And when it comes to these hallways, I guess we're going to want some thickness here too, right? Medical bay, stasis room, cockpit, greenhouse. Oh yeah, Yosh, don't worry. There's going to be all sorts of various things. Okay, well, I need more than just this vertically in the hallway, right? Because here's the thing. I would like to use some of these signs, right? Why not? It just adds a little bit of flair, a little bit of flavor. So if that's the case, then I just need to make sure I adjust the heights. Spud-proof glass. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those hiding spots personally. I don't necessarily disagree with them, but they're kind of anti-fun in my mind when it comes to hide and seek, because it's kind of like, am I seeking for you or am I actually seeking for the switch, you know? Which obviously a lot of the time when there's switches that are like damn near impossible to find, you might end up, you know, in that situation. Are you still going to use buttons for the spots, Noah? I'm not sure. I've already used a switch so far, so we might be using switches in the end. Hollow deck room. That'll be an interesting one to work on. Okay, I'm realizing now. What's this hallway supposed to look like? You know what I mean? I think we've decided we're going to use the diamond plated block for sure. And what I will do, you know what? We might as well model it the same way like this, right? That way, we will have already accounted for things like, hey, we need to put more sensors under here. It's already taken care of, right? Well, let's just get a sense of this. Windshield blocks useful. All right, see you later, Void. Oxygen generator room with vents leading there. Well, we are going to make a ventilation system. That's one of the reasons why we've made such thick walls. So we'll definitely be doing something like that. I'm wondering if maybe we will be just using some of these larger... maybe not. Yeah, the Shire map having the ability to turn them off. That was so cool, actually. It was really... I mean, that's why we ended up using that feature, because we've never seen it before. So it's like, hey, why not try and, like, switch it up a little bit and try and play hide and seek a little differently? And it was a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm thinking here... We're gonna have to add more detail. Yeah, vents and lights along the ceilings and stuff, or the floors, definitely. I'm trying to decide what kind of lights, though. Because here's what I'm kind of imagining. Because if we use these lights together with these... Oh, there's not a... Okay, I thought it was going to match a little bit better. But you can see almost like... some potential here. For being able to blend them together, you know? Something like that, maybe. Yeah, there's no right angles here. 2 videos out of 1 map, which doesn't hurt. I mean, it's not a guarantee that we would ever, like, if there is a map that does feature a thing like that, it's not a guarantee that we would do that. But it's true that having that potential is nice. I'm definitely... I think I'll start uploading Multiplayer Monday again with Facecam. I think people want to see some Facecam in videos more. Hey, YOLO. Yeah, everything's good now. It was something. Boy, I tell you, it was something. We lost power a few times. So it was a good thing I didn't end up streaming. But no damage, which is obviously the best part. Gaze upon that glorious beard. So I got these right angles down here as well. So here's what I'm realizing. Like, I have this two-tiered... Reactions are what you're here for? Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do. Seems scary, but the hurricane? I mean, it could have been. I mean, I'm sure it was a hell of a lot scarier for people who were on the west coast of Nova Scotia. Because it went that way. We were pretty lucky. The whole thing veered off to the left, or like off to the west. And like hit more of like Maine and the United States and South Nova Scotia. Draggable wedges, I know. Yeah, face cam's funny. Yeah, I'll probably end up adding it. What is this going to be when it's finished? David, we're working on like a full-size spaceship hide-and-seek map. So this is not going to be a standard door, I realize. This is not a standard door. This is this is the warehouse door. So that's going to be, that's a special door. It's got to be a different one. A reactor room? Yeah, there's definitely going to be some type of like nuclear fusion room or some type of power reactor for sure. Have the last lights be red. I'm just not too sure about this whole hallway design. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm actually going to keep this hallway. I mean, like I said, right now we're doing the testing period, you know, trying to decide if we like stuff, if we don't like stuff. Not bad. You know what? I don't mind this lip here, actually, because I realized we could probably get away with adding, like, more wiring and stuff like that. Because that's one of the things I think that really reinforces a sci-fi ship, is having a lot of wiring, like, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? There's lots of wires. Probably miles upon miles of cabling. I mean, even modern, like, naval ships have miles of it. Oh, that sucks. I was thinking that that was going to line up there. How cool would it have been to just have, like... I mean, I guess I could... I don't want... See, I don't want a million wedges. That's kind of my thing right now. But it could be a bit of a compromise to do it like that. It looks cool. Maybe lines on the bottom like airports would help. Yeah, I mean, we'll do something. I'm not too sure yet. All right, Pink Noodle, you take it easy. Will I play this with the Scrapman? Yeah, I mean, I have a couple maps now. Well, after this one, we'll have a couple maps, so... I'm not in a big rush, though, to do it for Multiplayer Monday. We'll do it eventually. Yeah, I'm kind of not against having these overhangs here. Originally, I was like, I don't know about this overhang. I kind of like it. Not gonna lie. I like the visual of the overhang. That looks nice. occasional access grates. That is a good idea, Butch. Having various spots like you could definitely throw in like a panel like that or something, and it's like, oh, that's different. And it could very well have like a switch or a button that gives you access to it. Brackets would be cool instead of wedges. Well, which bracket though? Because I mean, like not. I don't know. It's just not really. I don't think it does the same thing. I like how sleek this looks. And it breaks up the white wall too, right? That does look nice. Yeah, I like it like that. I think, can you, there's different, yeah, okay, that's, So that's something I've never, or wait, is it the same? No, it's different. Yeah, see how it's different? Because you can have it like this or like that, right? You can have it like against the one, hugging one side of the block or hugging the other side of the block. A vent somewhere. The braces. Grid vent in the floor. Well, some of the spots will have a grid flooring. Not every vent is going to have a grid floor. I guess we could, in theory, have graded flooring, because I guess maybe it's something that's kind of common in a ship, right? Would be graded flooring like everywhere you go, like this, right? That does make it look nicer. Hey, Butter Rabbit's going on? Megatron, what's up? Going for sleeping quarters or cryopods? I'm sure we'll have some type of sleeping area. Yeah. A trash compactor? Yeah, I guess we have to have some type of space trash compactor, don't we? You really want to play some Scrap Mechanics, see me build this? Hey, it's all about inspiration. What I'm all about here. I'm gonna brighten those up a little bit, I think. This is not intended to be a dark map in any way, so... Could you glitch weld the lights into a row of wedges? I could, but I don't think that would look nice. I don't think it would actually look good as a glitch welded item. The real question is if you put pipes below the floor or on the wall. Well, I'm gonna need piping as well. That's for sure. We're gonna need all sorts of piping. So I'm gonna leave these the way they are. Oh, ooh, hold on. Okay, this side is different. I like it flush. You see how those ones on the right are flush to the wedge? Like that. Yes. That looks good. I like it. Oh, I wonder if it's the handle one, right? Yeah, this is about the same. This is 2 blocks wide, the same as a light. I'm just thinking of maybe putting one of these everywhere there's a light. It's because we have to break up those smooth panels. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just have a very smooth surface. It's kind of boring. You can't do sleeping capsules for a spawn place that's already in your bunker. Well, I mean, I had people spawning in their prison cells that had beds. Too much backseat gaming, or too much backseating. The yellow, I'm not against it necessarily, but it's just, I think for me, I don't know why. I'm just very color, like, I like to pick like 3 or 4 colors and I stick to it, you know? You like it better smooth on the bottom? Yeah, I'm not too sure. It is nice to see it sleek. It's just this wall paneling. You know what I mean? The wall panels are a little bland. Mind you, though, it's not too bad if we... I'm sure we can go through with, like, screws like this. And, I feel like there's some value in doing that, right? Because, like, even if we just paint them white like this... just having, like, variation is a big thing. Escape pods. Warehouse signs like utility and stuff could come in helpful. Yeah, that's why we got the warehouse sign up there now. Doesn't match this yellow. Lots of depth. Yeah, it's nice to have lots of depth. We need ceiling. For the ceiling stuff, I'm thinking piping. And not your little weenie wires, you know? We're gonna have actual piping running through here. Wow. The way it blocks the light... You're not in case of detail. What's the theme? We're going for a spaceship. Yeah, so that's really cutting down on my lighting in here. It's kind of annoying, actually. Well, these got to get toned down. Could embed the piping in the ceiling. Yeah, I could, but that's really not what I want visually. You know what I mean? Now, I could definitely... Oh, so, I mean, it's going to do the shadow thing no matter what, isn't it? It could just be as simple as more wires, but... I don't know about that. Interesting. What other signs are there? If I were to put signs on this side, let's say. We need more signs with more words. All right, see you later, Tilby. What about the moon base? That's on the back burner for potentially ever. There's yellow pipes in the wire style. Yeah, I just don't know if I want to put them up in the ceiling. That's what I'm saying, right? But I mean, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. Because what we could do is just add another layer like that, right? You know what? I mean, it is the solution. That is the way to do it. Flip the burners. Stop sign for the handler drones. Okay, well, right now that's gray. We need that to match, don't we? Should be gray as well. Add the inside rounded corner. Ooh, you know what? That's a good idea. That's a lot of inside rounded corners, though. Like, that's a lot of wedges. I'm not against it because I love the idea, and I'm going to do it because I want to see it. But this is a lot of individual meshes. But we'll see, because this is something that maybe we'll be able to get away with doing it across a larger portion of the map and not risk too much lag. I think it's worth exploring that idea, no matter what. Because that looks cool. The back burner becomes the front burner. I'm just trying to cook, man. That looks cool. Yeah. Because that means also, I think maybe, oh, maybe not. I thought maybe you, because, well, maybe we can. Yeah, see? Like, you can hide switches up in there as well if you really want to. I'm not saying I'm going to, but it's just an option, right? All about having options. Oh, I guess I painted that there. Oh, there it is. That's an extra block. Keep using wedges to summon Scrapman. Power went out? Damn. Something in members? Yeah, let me have a look. I'm always down for some inspiration when it comes to this stuff, right? Yeah, see, that's what a lot of... I'm seeing that... Because I did Google space, like sci-fi spaceship stuff. And there's so much extra space. You know? But I'm realizing... maybe it's better to make these wider. Maybe everything should be wider like that. I don't know. That's a tough call. Not against it, though. Put lights up above the pipes. Yeah, maybe. At this point, we're just kind of getting a little heavy here. Disgusting to put switches up there. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Space in my space. Can you change the background? No, you can't. That'd be nice. Hallway hide hole. I'm sure we'll have various hiding spots and all sorts of weird things. Another color for the pipes and the wires. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, that looks nice. I mean, we're almost at default blue. But I will say that this is nicer than default blue. Will the ship have windows? Yes, we would like to. I'd like to have some windows. And LG, how's it going? Add all the lights of the corridor to a single logic gate so you can control it later easier. Well, I don't know if I'm going to turn these lights on and off, though. That's the thing. I think a lot of these lights are just going to be on permanently. Flashing light when the crane hook is lowering. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that. I'm not sure though, because the one thing I would do is maybe actually this light, because I was thinking it could potentially be kind of funny to have a flashing light, because the player who presses this might be like, oh wow, flashing lights, the crane is doing stuff, and they're completely distracted from the fact that it's opening a hiding spot literally right behind it, right? So I like that. Is that inspired of the sci-fi map you played in Multiplayer Monday? No. Make the pipes in the ceiling blue or white for water and liquid oxygen. Hey, Katie, that's a good idea. How's it going, by the way? I don't know, though. It's a... I mean, it is nice, I guess, to have color-coded stuff, right? I don't know, though. You like the distraction light? This light is kind of ideal for the whole... Does this make sense? No. I mean, what I want is, it's the classic spinning light. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the classic spinning light going here. But where? I was thinking maybe just at the ends of, Hmm. Right there, I think. A shack light with something spinning around it. Yeah, I guess you could do the reverse and not spin the light. Pipes under the floor. Yeah, there's certain cosmetic things that we're not going to be doing. We'll try and get as much done as we can, though. And without lagging the entire world, right? Because that's kind of what we're competing with right now, is the world lag. Headlight on a bearing. That's what I'm doing. The classic. You know what I'm saying? The classic. I might even use a fan part to like so. I guess we would want red lights, right? The paint tool. The more you repair, the more lights stay on permanently. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to do that deep. Because, you know, it's just people hiding. It's just people hiding. No, let's not use that. Let's use brackets. Okay, there we go. Any second now, I'll type it properly. Yeah, like this. That's good. Put a fan with a light behind the fan. Yeah, well, we're going to be adding ventilation, right? We're going to add a whole bunch of ventilation, not hiding, but like secret pathways and stuff like that. And so we'll be adding all sorts of those like tropey ventilation things. Looks good. Default orange or yellow, like on the construction vehicles. Yeah, shack light's too big. They need. I want shack light, but a 1x1 version of it. Red and blue. What? It's not the police. Well, I suppose, you know what, actually, I was going to say, an electric motor, but I realize that is completely unnecessary. So obviously that's going to be set to loop max speed. Let's get both of these here. So they're just going to go 360, 360. Way too fast. Draggable wedge will be doing that? Well, yeah, I think that's as close as we're ever going to get, Katie, is the draggable wedges consolidating into a single mesh, as opposed to what it is right now, like you said, where you build, if you're using blocks and parts, well, parts and blocks don't combine, and every part doesn't combine. Not only that, but don't forget, the thing about scrap mechanic, and why it can be so tough to optimize, is... right now, this is one mesh, right? This is one mesh. But even if I do this, let's say, look at this, right? You might be thinking, oh, Moonbow, you're just painting the mesh. So what I've just done is, this once was one mesh. Now that's a mesh. This is a mesh. That one's a mesh. These are all individual meshes now that are combined to create one block part. So it can be tough. The lights need to go to this as well. Shouldn't they be yellow lights? I mean, does it really matter what the lights are? I mean, I guess a yellow. Yeah, yellow looks nice. Cones. This is a mess. That's a mess. What are you talking about? Okay. Oh. Did I paint this? I did. Dark gray. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't realize this was painted. Look at it. Oh my goodness, you can hardly tell. Okay, well... you know what? I'll paint it dark gray, since I already started it that way. Good luck. But when in the hallway wall, what, one of those Topots things? Well, that's something we'll kind of worry about later. A space station moon pool. That's kind of what it is. This is intended to be some type of like bay door that would open and you would like load stock and supplies and stuff like that onto the spaceship. Excuse me. Man, my voice is starting to go. The idea is that right now we're at the bottom of the ship. We're at the complete bottom of the ship in the cargo hold. Can you reload the paint gun in challenge mode? No, you can't. It's confirmed you cannot do that in challenge mode. I might redesign the hallways. In space, there is no bottom. Yeah, but you know, Yuri, there's a point of reference. So that's the thing about space. If you have a point of reference, then you can have up and down and left and right. It's just all about a point of reference. So in this case, we have a point of reference. A jump scare with the Topbot heads? I don't think they're going to fall for that. It'd be cool if you could enable the lift and paint gun. The vacuum would flood in. Well, no, this part would not be used in space. This would be used on like atmospheric planets, right? Everything will be breathable air. Trying to make a vehicle game and they keep flipping over. Well, stop letting them flip over. Another thing, because this is another thing we'll be able to do with these kind of, like, I love junk piles and junk pallets. Because you can very easily... Okay, well, not when you don't have room. But you can very easily hide switches in, like, junk piles. Even that... Like, you know what I mean? Even that switch right there, like, you won't necessarily see that on first glance, right? Getting out the imposters. Got an answer for everything? How convenient. Wait, I don't know, what you guys trying to prove me wrong in something all the time? I'm just explaining myself. Yeah, Mordecai, that is not feasible because it would be so laggy to put the whole thing. One thing I thought about doing, you guys know in the Western hide and seek map, I did the flying vultures. I was thinking maybe what I could do is have lights rotating around, so if you look out the window, you'll just see lights kind of like floating by. I don't know though. Going to bed. Yeah, my voice, I might have to call it here, guys. My voice is starting to get raspy sore for some reason. A second floor storage room? Yeah, I don't want it to be too big, though. Anything too large, and it's like, what are the chances I'll forget about it? Well, in that case, let's just get rid of it for now. Need some hot tea. A garbage bay. Oh, yeah, we're going to have all the different spaces. We'll have like a compactor garbage room, a medical bay, sleeping quarters. We've got the warehouse storage unit. We're going to have the main control station cockpit situation going as well. You must have gotten me sick. Wouldn't the spaceship floor look like stars as a window background? I don't know what you mean. Go rest my voice. Yeah, my voice is starting to get sore. You might want to play some Scrap Mechanic Survival. Yeah, well, once an update comes out, I'll probably play it again. I mean, I definitely will play it again. Once an update comes out. Oh, this has been pretty good, though. I feel like we're at a good spot now in terms of general work. I think there's going to be some remodeling happening. I don't know. I'm going to redo something, probably. Like, the hallway needs to be wider. I think it needs to be a bit wider. Make a spot behind the compactor. Chapter 3. Oh, I see. The floor blocks. Those ones. The lighted path or whatever it's called. Light path? Path light block. Yeah. I don't know if those are bright enough from a distance, are they? Well, too repetitive anyway. We'll figure out a space effect. That's the least of my worries. Save my voice and the map. Yeah, I should probably save. All right. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happier with this. I think there's going to be some work to be done to... I'm going to have to redo a decent amount of the visual, I think. I'm going to use more online referencing for some of the sci-fi shapes and stuff like that, I think. So that way I can do a better job right away. Instead of having to constantly retroactively make changes to make it look better, you know? Two big cylinders rotating with stars to give the illusion of movement. Yeah, I'm going to do something like that, Matthew. We're definitely going to do some type of star field moving animation of some sort. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Thanks for streaming. My pleasure. Off to a good start. Yeah, I think, like I said, I'm going to redo a lot of this stuff. Today was a lot more of the discovery phase of the build, right? So it's not too shabby. Do some more Zapekist. Yeah, I've wanted to actually... One thing I've wanted to do in Zapekist for a while now is recreate real-life racetracks. Like famous racetracks that exist here. And recreate them in Zapekist. So that way you can kind of feel like you're doing F1 racetracks and stuff like that in the game. I think it'd be pretty cool. So I might actually bring it up again. Love you too, Mambo. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll feel better. It's not too bad. It's just... I don't know why. I think today... Just talking... It'll come together while building. That's true. Gotta love F1. Laguna. Yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll bring in some Zapekist again. Like I said, I've been wanting to do those maps. Have a nice day, you too. Right at the end. Sorry, Rustry. But we'll be getting into some more gaming tomorrow, guys. Don't you worry. Man, Streamlabs on the website for Streamlabs has been weird today. Max Verstappen, you're a fan. Malibu GP. I don't even know. I'm not a huge like racing like I'm not very knowledgeable about racing or the racing world at all. But I do enjoy the racetracks. So go watch some Hermitcraft, Minecraft nerd. Yo, Rustry, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate that. Hey, it's my pleasure. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for the stream.
Get some hot honey, some Scrap Mechanic tomorrow. Yeah, have a good one, David. Yeah, Rustry, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate that, man. Thanks for the support. Yeah, all right. I don't know what we're going to play tomorrow. The best YouTuber? Well, thank you. And yo, Katie, with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Katie. I really appreciate that. Still, the animation takes time. They didn't fix it. Well, earlier today, the alert came up before it even showed up in chat, so something changed. See at these with Tendy soon? Yeah, Tendy was on vacation for the last 2.5 weeks, I think he's back this week, so we're gonna hop back into Sea of Thieves. I've been missing it. I've been actually really missing Sea of Thieves. I love that game. Yo, Katie, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Really appreciate that. Stream tomorrow? Yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow. Faux show, bro. All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you so much for all the support. Thanks for watching. Drop a like on the stream if you enjoyed it. Seems like you enjoyed it. Oh, hell yeah. I'll be back tomorrow, guys, with some more gaming. Have a good one. Take it easy. Adios, and bye for now. Love you. And see you later. Oh, look at this. Oh, look. It is broken. Event list. The event list isn't there. Chat's not there. Something's wrong with Streamlabs. Sorry, guys. I don't even think the credits are going to work. I'll try and run the credits. It might not work. All right. See you later. Bye.